Happy Monday!
It's Monday. I'm Shauna.
I am Dominic, and you're probably wondering why are they creepily holding their hands behind our backs? Well, it has to do with our question today. What is our question today?
What are your go-to comfy shoes?
Anybody want to guess what mine are?
Everybody knows.
I love my Crocs. And I even got my little giblets today. I got my yay and my little strawberry. It's a big deal for me. Anyways, what are yours?
These are called Got Your Backs. They are absolutely ugly and they are so comfortable. They're made by Sanuk and they're everything for any time other than, when it's warm out, because then it's flip-flops all the time.
Okay,
Okay.
we have good news. Monday, we are talking about what we're giving away this week. And we got a really special thing this week. This is actually gifted by Ascent. They have sent a bag of protein for us to give away and an Ascent blender bottle to give away.
And finally, a blender bottle that's actually big enough to do a protein shake. Not too small to where it's too full to shake.
That's right.
So they sent it to us, you guys. You guys need to post your something about doing the WOD, talk about the WOD, question of the day, answers, anything. Post on your story, Instagram, social media, anywhere. We're drawing out of a hat every single week, and this stuff's real. I mean, this is $50 worth of stuff.
Yeah. And you have to tag us or you have to pin the location, something like that, so we can make sure we've got it.
Yep.
But this will be drawn on Sunday.
Yep.
Or next Monday. But that's a really cool one, especially the blender bottle, which I'm stoked about. Right. So what do we have? Whiteboard WOD day number 30, and we're doing the good curves warm up. So since there's some core work in here and some whole body stuff, I want to really work with the good core or good curves to warm up, which is core and booty warm up.
Yep.
What are we doing?
We are doing a first set. This first section is not for time, so we're just getting this work done with good form. We're going to start with our curtsy lunges. So our curtsy lunge sends our foot behind us, keeping our chest upright. And you can tell I'm tight.
Wow. We always talk about who's going to do what movements before the workout
Neither
starts.
of us wanted to do this. And as you warm up, you'll be able to get that foot out and farther behind you. Make sure your chest stays up. Make sure you're tight. Make sure your butt's tight. And you're staying balanced on these curtsy lunges.
Yeah, and she's right. As you do some of them, they're going to loosen up and feel really, really good.
Yep.
So, what next? 5 to 10 tempo push-ups.
Tempo push-ups.
So for these tempos, we're doing 3-3-1, right?
Yep, 3-3-1.
So we're going 3 seconds down, holding at the bottom for 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Your chest is not on the ground for this.
Nope.
And then back up. And if you need to, you can scale these by doing them from your knees and hold for 3 and back up. So that was a little fast. So 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, and up. What I'd recommend is trying to not scale the 5 or down to 5. Do the 10, but scale with the knees if you have to. Again, 3 seconds down, hold at the bottom, and up.
The other version of those that you can do is if you want to do the 5, or if you want to graduate to doing a regular push-up from the knees, this is a good chance to try. And try to get all 5 in a row without stopping. That's another way that you can challenge yourself in this workout.
I do like that. Next, Shauna's going to be on her back. We're going to do some tempo leg lowers. You're probably wondering what those are. She's going to start with her legs straight up in the air.
Hands on your butt.
Yep. And she's going to spend 5 seconds lowering those legs down. What you'll notice is her feet are never going to touch the ground though. Once she gets parallel, she's going to hold for 5 seconds. And once she's done with those 5, she'll bring her legs back up. That is 1. So you got 10 of those. She's going to drop back down. She's going to hold for 5 seconds at the bottom. Again, notice how her heels are not touching the ground. And when she's done with those 5, she'll right back up.
And you guys, if that becomes too challenging, just put your head on the ground. That will help you. That will help you only engage the lower part of your stomach and not the upper part as well.
That's a good point. You do want to kind of relax with the neutral spine. Sometimes people will be like, all cinched up tight. Definitely keep your head on the ground for those. So this is 3 rounds, not for time. 20 curtsy lunges, 5 to 10 tempo push-ups, 10 tempo leg lowers. Take your time on these. What we don't want is you rushing through something and then not doing something correctly because you're tired. So take your time on them. Once you're done, spend a couple minutes to relax, and then we've got a nice 14-minute AMRAP for you. And AMRAP means we're moving the entire 14 minutes, so it's as many rounds as possible. So one round is going to consist of 4 different things. So what are we doing first here, Shauna?
We're going to start with our single arm dumbbell overhead lunge. So dumbbell or kettlebell. Try to get that elbow up close to the ear, arm locked out.
And what she means by close to the ear is it's good to keep this weight over your center of gravity. If you're out to the side or out front or out back, it's not going to be comfortable. So by keeping your ear or your elbow next to your ear, it's just helping you do that.
Also helps the chest stay up. Make sure that front foot, when you go down into the lunge, is perpendicular to the floor. Keep that core tight and pressing through that front foot coming back.
And you notice when I'm down, we're making 2 90s, 90 and a 90.
And we are looking for 10 with one arm up and 10 with the other arm up.
You can do these with a kettlebell as well.
That's right.
Next, you're in alternating V-ups. And alternating V-up is simply a V-up, except you're just bringing up one leg at a time and you're alternating what hand and what leg touch. So if your left leg's up, your right hand has to touch it. If your right leg's up, your left hand has to touch it. Typically, like what Shauna's doing is I usually bring both my hands up at the same time. And yeah, those are pretty straightforward.
Yep.
Next, we have 20 push jerks.
And recommend on these, maybe if you have a heavier weight, maybe you're looking for 5, 5, 5, 5 instead of straight 10, straight 10. We're looking for that weight to stay in the frontal plane. Make sure that that weight is straight overhead when you end up and ending up in your power position when you're done.
That's right.
So,
like
nice
she was
dip.
saying, we want to make sure that arm's locked out too before we catch it with our legs.
And notice that his knees are going forward when he dips. His butt is not going back because that will put you in a position where your chest is arched.
This power position you start in here, this is the same position you want to catch in. So where I'm starting, same where I'm catching before I stand all the way up.
Trying to get those hips all the way up and when we come up. And then the best part.
No, it's not the best part. For her, it might be.
You guys are going to take off and you're going to go out 1 minute and back 1 minute. Wherever that takes you to, make sure you got a watch on with something to time it. Doesn't matter where you get to, but by the second round, you'll probably end up getting a little bit farther because you'll trust yourself to be able to get going on it. So we're thinking on this one probably 2 to 3 rounds, 14 minutes.
Yeah, we haven't tried this one yet,
Yep.
so it's not been tested. The other thing you can do with the run is before you start the workout, you can run out for 1 minute, notice the landmarks or play something, so then you just have a distance you can go to.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. See if you can get a little farther, see if you can get these in a little faster or a little better quality, especially depending on the weight of the dumbbell that you have at home.
Okay, see you guys soon.
Have fun.